Hello everyone, this is Tailspin109 and welcome back to Let's Play The Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time. So we are in our first dungeon now, so let's go through it. Now the Deku Goblins actually can fight back. And we get a Deku Nut. Now since we're in a dungeon, maybe I will get the chance to talk a little more and oh shoot, Navi!
Look at this wall! The light's going to give it a rough surface. Maybe you can climb it, Link!
Oh yeah, maybe I can! Okay, thanks, Navi. So maybe I can get down to talking. So this first dungeon is very basic, but being the first 3D Zelda game, I guess I see why they decided to make it simple. Anyways, we get the map not even a minute into the dungeon. Look at that. So let's take a look at the map. Is it big? It's got 5 floors, and they're pitiful. We've already explored the whole first floor. Alright, so let's skip the vine for now and go to this door right here. Oh, great.
You can open a door by standing in front of it and pressing A. Pay attention to what the action icon says. That's the blue icon at the top of the screen.
Thanks. Alright, so now let's actually do a puzzle. We have a Deku Grub. We want to reflect nuts back at it and then run up to it.
Forgive me, Master. If I give you a clue, will you let me go? When you jump off a high cliff, if you hold the control stick forward, you will roll on the ground when you land and won't get hurt from the fall. I can't guarantee you will work, though, if the cliff is really, really high. Well, look, turn it really cute.
Admittedly, they are pretty cute, so I almost feel kind of bad for scaring it like that. But we had to. Oh, it's a platform. Let's jump on it. Let's get off of it! Well, platform is gone, but at the same time, another chest! It is Slingshot! Fairy Slingshot, I'm sorry, game. So, yay. This is basically a weaker bow. We can shoot with it. We need Deku Seeds to do so. And of course, it gives us a full supply right off the bat. We should probably start equipping our items. We've actually got enough items now for every slot already. Hooray! So let's go up here because there is another treasure chest, and I like to get all the treasure chests in a dungeon. So in here is a heart. I can't think of many Zelda games after this that would actually give you a heart in the chest. So, now, how do we get back? The platform's gone. Well, we can shoot a ladder. Yeah, this is a game where it really enforces trying to teach you how to use an item the second you get it. This is when it started to become a bit more enforced. Of course, if you don't jump on that platform at all, you could just use the platform to get back. And I usually do that, but I want to show how you were supposed to solve the puzzle. Now that we have the slingshot, we can kill these Waltulas with ease. See? Otherwise, these guys charge up to you if they see you going up the wall. Want to give me anything? No. Alright, let's climb up now. We've already explored 2 floors of this dungeon. And now we are going to explore the 3rd floor. Hooray! This is a very simple dungeon. It's probably the simplest 3D dungeon in the series. But hey, it's fine. They had to get you used to it. And I like the music. It's very calming. Okay, so here is a switch. Let us hit the switch. And let's go this way. And avoid the... Let's see if we can kill him with a jump attack. This jump attacks deal double damage. And in here is another heart. Hooray. Anyways, here's a gold Skulltula. This is the game's collectathon item. Hey, it's a lot more tolerable than getting all the Koroks in Breath of the Wild. I would much rather do this. Alright, so now how about we do a platforming challenge to get to that chest? The easiest way is actually to skip the middle platform and just roll right up here. There. And rolling gets you a bit farther in terms of distance, so you might want to do that. And in here we get the compass. So, where's the boss? The boss is on the bottom floor. How many more chests are left? 1. There is one chest left. Will it be good or will it not be good? Only time will tell. And believe me, it won't be that long. So if you let those guys launch out at you and then hit them, you can get a stick from them. And we do need a stick to solve this torch puzzle. It's a pretty obvious puzzle. Yeah, it is. Alright, now we can leave. And now it's time for the big dungeon-specific puzzle, which probably screwed a lot of people over when this game first came out. You see, there is a web down there. You want to break it by landing in the middle of it, like that. There we go. And that's how you get down here. It's a gold Skulltula. Let's kill it. Now the way I see it is you have to kind of do a jump attack to get that one. Alright, and there's another gold Skulltula right there. That makes number 3 out of 100. And yes, I do plan to 100% this one like the others. And here's a treasure chest. Let me shut up for a moment. Oh, another heart. Useless. Perfectly useless. I guess they really didn't want you to die in this dungeon. Alright, there we go. So yeah, I'm going to 100% this like the others. I played this whole game like at least 10 times, so I think I know what to do by now. I actually replayed the game twice the past year to prepare for this. Okay, so now we want to get rid of that weapon. This one can be a little tricky. You gotta get this, and then you gotta be sure to land it in this shallower area to jump over here, so that you can actually burn the web. There we go. And now let's go in, and we gotta fight another Deku Scrub. This one isn't any harder. There we go.
Please forgive me, Master. I'll never do it again. If you spare me, I'll teach you something cool. You will never beat my brothers up ahead unless you punish them in the proper order. The order is 2, 3, 1. 23 is number 1. Do you think I'm a traitor?
Not exactly. But how do we unlock the door? This looks suspicious. There, we solved yet another puzzle. At the very least, this is when the game's really started adding lots of puzzles into dungeons, which is great because puzzles are fun.
Listen. Oh. After you get into the water, if you hold on it, you can die. I bet there's some interesting things underwater.
Get the hint? There is a switch down here. This is basically to teach you the mechanics of swimming and diving. There's one thing the game doesn't tell you until you get a Mask of Truth. You tap the B button and you can swim faster. I love doing that. Now let's wait for this to appear. We've got plenty of time, so I'm not the slightest bit worried. There. And now we can just go under it. Hooray! Okay, moving on. Now the game has to teach us about blocks. Because you just can't run into it in a 3D Zelda game.
Listen. Stand next to this block and grab hold of it with A. While holding it, you can push or pull it. If you stand next to the block and press A while pressing the control stick towards the block, you can climb on top of it. Pay attention to what the action icon says.
I got it, Abby. So, this is the first block puzzle, and it's barely a puzzle. Like many things in this dungeon, really. Alright, there we go. Alright, there we go. Okay, so now we're going to get a slightly more difficult torch puzzle. Why? Because this time there are multiple torches. There we go. We solved the puzzle. It's still not that hard. I want another stick, why not? We can carry up to 10 sticks and 20 nuts. Hooray. Alright, this is probably... Yeah, you can only hit this guy from the back. Like that. Always do a jump attack. This room is a little tougher because... Well, that. These are Goma eggs. If they drop, a Goma larva will appear. I will show it off. Here's a Goma larva. They like to lunge at you. Use your shield to block it, and then you can do a jump attack. Okay, maybe not. You don't want to get thrown into that. Okay, so let's go over here. This is actually something we can't go to right now. Instead, we actually have to come here later in the game. So try to remember this if you're trying to go for completion. Otherwise, it's pretty useless. Alright, there we go. And where does this tunnel lead us? Let us find out as we crawl and crawl and crawl and crawl. Where has it taken us? To another puzzle in the same room we were in before. But now we can move this block. Let's move it. I gotta remember, I still have like some kind of an allergy or something. It might be pollen, I don't know. So here is another web. This time we can't jump on it, so we gotta find another way down. Ooh, I lost a heart and a half. But, hey look, we made our way up and there's a torch here. Let's roll into the web and yeah, there we go. And now we have one last puzzle to deal with before the boss fight. Remember that thing the other Deku Script told us? It was very important. You gotta hit them in the order. 1 through 3 is from left to right. So you gotta hit them in the 2, 3, 1 order. Otherwise, they will reset themselves. Let's just wait for him to come back. It's better than try and chase after him.
How did you know our secret? How irritating! It's so annoying that I'm going to reveal the secret of Queen Goma to you! In order to administer the cult to grace the Queen Goma, strike your sword while she's stunned. Oh, Queenie! Sorry about that!
That was funny. Alright, let's enter the boss room! So the name Goma should sound familiar, as we fought a Goma in the first game, and it will become a common boss after this game. But where is Goma? And why are we suddenly closed in? No, we're... What? Well, here she is, parasitic, armored, arachnid Goma. Goma's easy. Wait for her to get close to you, and then move back as she attacks. Then hit her with a nut or slingshot, and thrust your sword into her eye. You can usually only get about 5 hits. I'm surprised I got that many hits in. Afterwards, she will climb up here, and you want to keep her targeted, because she will start to lay Goma eggs. And if you keep her targeted, you can actually shoot her red eye before... Okay, I missed. For the first time in a long time, try and get rid of the eggs as soon as possible. So, if you kill all of them, she will drop back down. Where is she, though? Okay, there she is. Okay, so that's everything she can do. It's a quick and easy fight. But if you shoot her eye while she's on the ceiling, she gets stunned for a longer period of time, which should give you enough time to finish her off. It's a very simple and easy first boss. But hey, it's fair enough. And that boss clear tune is awesome. So here's a heart container. We finished the dungeon in about 14 minutes. For this game, that's a short dungeon. The later dungeons get longer. Well done, Link. Thou hast verily demonstrated thy courage. I knew that thou wouldst be able to carry out my wishes. Now, I have yet more to tell ye. Wouldst thou listen?
Yes.
Now, listen carefully. A wicked man of the desert cast this dreadful curse upon me. This evil man ceaselessly uses his vile, sorcerous powers in his search for the sacred realm that is connected to Hyrule. For it is in that sacred realm that one will find the divine relic, the Triforce, which contains the essence of the gods. Before time began, before spirits and life existed, 3 golden goddesses descended upon the chaos that was Hyrule. Din, the goddess of power. Nehru, the goddess of wisdom. Faror, the goddess of courage. Din. With her strong flaming arms, she cultivated the land and created the Red Earth. Nehru poured her wisdom onto the earth and gave the spirit of law to the world. Faror, with her rich soul, produced all life forms who would uphold the law. The 3 great goddesses, their labors completed, departed for the heavens, and golden sacred triangles remained at the point where the goddesses left the world. Since then, the sacred triangles have become the basis of our world's providence, and the resting place of the triangles has become the sacred realm. Thou must never allow the desert man in black armor to lay his hands on the sacred Triforce. Thou must never suffer that man, with his evil heart, to enter the sacred realm of legend. That evil man who cast a death curse upon me and sapped my power. Because of that curse, my end is nigh. Though your valiant efforts to break the curse were successful, I was doomed before you started. Yes, I will pass away soon, but do not grieve for me. I have been able to tell you these important matters. This is Hyrule's final hope. Link, go now to Hyrule Castle. There, thou will surely meet the Princess of Destiny. Take this stone with you, the stone that man wanted so much that he cast the curse on me. The Kokiri's Emerald. This is the spiritual stone of the forest, now entrusted to you by the great Deku Tree. The future depends upon thee, Link. Thou art courageous. Navi the Fairy, help Link to carry out my will. I entreat ye, Navi. Goodbye.
Let's go to Hyrule Castle, Link. Goodbye, great Deku Tree.
Well, how are we going to explain it to...
Hey, Link! What did you do? The great Deku Tree, did he die? How could you do a thing like that? It's all your fault!
Jerk! Well, we'll heed the great Deku Tree's words in the next video when I get over Mito's cruelty. Until then, this has been Tales by 109, and have a nice day.